Hey guys, in January, I was at the North American Bitcoin Conference in Miami, and I met a lot of neat people. I'll be putting out extra episodes over the next few weeks featuring cool entrepreneurs, artists, companies, and even country representatives. Hope you like the shows and feel free to share them with a friend. Make sure you follow me on socials like Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Leave us a nice review on iTunes, and check out thetatianashow.com for more episodes. Hey there, it's time for the show, The Tatiana Show, where you make friends and talk life and crypto. Thank you to our sponsor, MetalPay, where you can send money anywhere easily and for free while earning crypto. Use the code Tatiana Show to earn even more. MetalPay.com. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tatiana Show. This is a special edition done here at the North American Bitcoin Conference down in Miami. I'm really happy to be talking to my friend Erick Pinos. He's the executive director of the Blockchain Education Network, and I've been a really big fan of this organization, so I'm really glad we're getting a chance to talk today. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me, and to all the fellow New Yorkers, it's much warmer down here. This has been a very enjoyable weekend.
Sorry, suckers. I'm so mean to my audience. I've been torturing them with this all the whole time. But you know what? Next time they've got to come to Miami. It's a little tricky in the bear market, but what are you going to do? So you're shaping the young minds of blockchain enthusiasts. What's going on? Tell folks about Ben.
Yeah, so Ben is a global nonprofit dedicated to providing educational resources to students across the world that are interested in blockchain. So we work with universities, with high schools, with middle schools, and we find student champions at those universities and schools that want to start a blockchain club. So we give them all the lesson plans, the guides, the slides, the videos, and the how-to material for starting the club, throwing events, bringing speakers, and we also give them free tickets to conferences like this one. We have 30 students that we brought down to the North American Bitcoin Conference. They're here, they're walking around, they're having a good time. And yeah, it's global. So we have many different universities that we work with in the United States. We also have many that we work with overseas as well. We have universities that we work with in Colombia, in India, in Australia, Vietnam, Puerto Rico. The list goes on and on.
What about Poland?
We don't have Poland, no. We have a couple in Europe, and the great thing about the Blockchain Education Network is that any student can join from anywhere at any time. So we actually have pockets of students from a lot of different universities. We even have, like, for example, 5 students from the University of Barcelona that they're in the group, and they found us online, they reached out to us online. And so we always welcome that, and so we always have a lot of students at many different pocket universities, but we don't have blockchain clubs set up everywhere. That's the goal. The goal is to have local communities at the universities where the students can meet up and talk to each other about blockchain.
How long has this organization been around, and what have you seen in the growth?
So this organization has been around since 2014. So we've been around for a while. We've seen a lot of ups and downs. The climate has definitely changed. A lot of our earliest blockchain clubs were actually shut down by the universities in 2015, 2016, because at the time these universities did not want their students to be associated with Bitcoin, which was very commonly associated with drugs and trafficking and all these not so good things. Now the climate's very different. People are recognizing Bitcoin for what it is, blockchain technology for what it can do, and so they've been much more supportive. So we've been able to not only start so many new chapters across the world, but also revitalize some of the older ones that were shut down.
How do you guys stay open? I mean, do you guys get donations from companies, or how does it work?
So we get donations, and that worked out really well in the bull market because everyone was trying to get their tax deductions in. This year in the bear market, we've had to strategize differently. So what we do are sponsorships. So we work with companies, we help them with recruiting, we help grow their developer ecosystem, we give them exposure at different universities, speaking engagements, and getting people to build on top of their platform. So with our sponsors, we work together with them on that.
Very cool. So if people want to get involved, they want to donate, maybe they're a student, they're listening, they want to start their own club, where do they go?
So you go to blockchainedu.org. All the resources are there.
Awesome. Thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Tatiana.
A special thanks to our sponsor, MetalPay. Hey there, it's time for the show, The Tatiana Show, where you make friends and talk life and crypto. We gotta think and reflect and use lots of intellect with our hearts when we work together. I know that it can be so hard out there, looking all around and saying that life ain't fair. So that is why we will fight and stay up late at night, listening to the Tatiana Show. You are listening to the Tatiana Show. This show may contain adult content, language, and humor and is intended for mature audiences. If that's not you, please stop listening. Nothing you hear on the Tatiana Show is intended as financial advice, legal advice, or really anything other than entertainment. Take everything you hear with a grain of salt. Oh, and if you're listening to us on an affiliate network, the ideas and views expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the network that you're listening on or of any sponsors or any affiliate products you may hear about on this show. Thank you for listening to The Tatiana Show. Please follow us on Twitter at Queen Tatiana or on Facebook and Instagram at Tatiana Moroz Music. More episodes can be found at thetatianashow.com, and make sure you leave a review on iTunes and tell your friends. The Tatiana Show has been brought to you by CryptoMediaHub.com, a boutique marketing and PR agency for Bitcoin and beyond.